Shalom everyone! My name is Yohanna and welcome back to my channel! All of you know that I was born and raised in the Philippines, which is my motherland, and I always says this that I'm always proud to be a Filipina. The relationship between the Philippines and the Israel have always been warm and friendly, and the cooperation between the two countries continued to prosper. We are all familiar with the movie Schindler's List, without knowing that in our own country, in our own homeland, we have our own Schindler, which is President Manuel L. Quezon. Watch this. From the early 1930s, the dark shadow of Adolf Hitler and Nazis began creeping all over Europe. To the anti-Semitic leader Adolf Hitler, Jews were inferior race, an alien threat to German racial purity and community. Hitler found a final solution, now known as the Holocaust, and approximately 6 million Jews and millions of others were targeted for racial, political, ideological, and behavioral reasons. Many Jews deserted in seeking refuges into other countries, like writing letters to embassy and consulate, as well as to world leaders asking them to open their countries. Hundreds of those letters reached the United States and the Commonwealth government of the Philippines. A remote island nation opened its doors for the Jews and far from the Nazi Germany. The newly elected president of the Philippines, President Manuel L. Quezon, was in fact no stranger to the terror in Europe. In 1937, he witnessed by himself a Nazi parade in Germany declaring their racial supremacy. The plight of the Jews asking for refugees quickly moved him, along with his colleagues, and offered asylum to the Jews. During that time, the Philippines is still under the US government, making it hard for President Quezon to admit more Jews in the country. But he never gave up. Along with the Frida brother, the leaders of the Jewish community in the Philippines, they continued to admit more Jews. He even offered his own property in Marikina to serve as the house of the growing Jewish population. Quezon knows it is the right thing to do, and the Philippines is glad to extend a helping hand with the interests of its people. Hundreds of Jews took refuge in the Philippines. Ships from Europe arrived in Manila Pier, and the arriving Jews were given local support by the local Jewish community and the government. They entered into the society as professionals and business owners, as visitors made welcome to the land so unfamiliar to them. The love and compassion of President Quezon and the Filipino people have rescued over 1,200 Jews in the hands of the Nazis. President Quezon died even before our country was liberated, but the link to Jewish freedom was never forgotten. The Philippines is the only Asian nation that voted on the partition of the Palestine, leading to the creation of the State of Israel. Today, a memorial stand in Rishon LeZion to commemorate an act of friendship and love between the Israel and the Philippines. The Philippines, a nation that stood firm battling hatred with just a simple weapon of open hearts.